What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Coffee Breaks. It's Ayashi. Let's go get some coffee and get in some beats. My dungeon. I'm here all the time, all day, crafting beats, especially on this new thing right here. Got a couple months ago, the 1000, one of the greatest machines on earth. So, some drums. Yes. If I guess in the wrong, don't joke on me on the internet. I'm still used to this, or getting used to it, I should say. The MPC 1000 is such a fast machine. It's so fun. The textures you can get from it, from like pitching things down after like you sample it in and fast, like it's amazing. But to me, I mean, the golden piece of machine will always be the SP404SX. Like that's still like my baby. Like I'll never get rid of that thing. I might get rid of that Mark II one day, or the 1000, probably not. But the SX, never getting rid of that. Oh duh. So I got line out going into N. That's the thing that I did not like when they first put out the Mark II. It's the inputs on the Mark II and the SX are switched. So for years, I'm so used to putting chords into one side because of the SX, but I gotta put them into the other side because of the Mark II. Hell yeah. Kane's about to come. About that killer Kane in the building. So what actually inspired me was this guy. His name is Mario. We're not friends anymore because when I was younger I was kind of an asshole. And I knew how to press people's buttons, but shout out to him. Like we used to always be inside Skype calls talking about video games and Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that and Dragon Ball Z. And he was really into rapping and producing and stuff like that. And one day he was sharing his screen and he was making a beat. At this time he was like making future funk and stuff like that, which is like a derivative of French house and vaporwave. It's like a weird micro niche internet genre. But you know, he showed me what he was doing and he kind of like inspired me to really get back into it, because like when I was a kid, like I had a copy of FL Studio on my computer. You know, I messed with it a little bit, but like I never really did anything crazy. But as I got older, I saw that, and you know, he inspired me to really get back into it. But then I just kept on going with it, kept on making more friends, meeting new people, not being as much as an asshole as I used to be. But right now I'm about to get myself some drums going. I got like this little trick going on the 1000 where instead of having like a whole bunch of drum kits, which should take forever to peel through, I just have all my drums loaded into one sound. So kicks all loaded in the kicks, hi-hats all loaded in the hi-hats, snares all loaded in the snares. That way all I gotta do is adjust the start point and the end point, and then I'm on like an entirely different snare. Crispy. Window, zoom out. Buttons are a little sticky. I mean, the home is always hip hop. Home is always rap. You know, that's definitely my home style. But you know, I go anywhere. You know, whatever I feel like listening to that day, whatever I feel like making that day, that's what I'm making. You know, the other day I was sitting there making Snap Trap with Mikey. You know. Nice and snappy. Normalized. Now we wait. It's the worst part about this, man. You press wait and you're sitting there doing household chores until this sample chops. Here we go. Samples. New program. Yes. Do it. Definitely consider myself making art. I consider these days of music more of like a collage instead of really like painting or anything like that. Because, like, yeah, I'm, you know, creating musical ideas from scratch some days or sampling, but they're all musical ideas I'm taking from different places and patching them together, like snipping them out of a magazine and placing them. Like, I'll be driving one day and I'll get an idea of something from just like looking down the street, and I'm like, oh, that's an idea. And like, if you picture it in a collage way, I'm snipping that out of that street magazine to put it onto my big ass poster at home, you know? My man.
It's poppin'.
Not much.
Yo, it's good. I'm Killer Kane, Jersey native. Flip a beat club Philly though, you know, gotta rep the set. At my boy Ayashi's crib early morning. What are you cooking up right now?
This Denise Williams record.
Word.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I got that Manhattan joint from yesterday.
You said Manhattan joint? Oh, of course.
It's 83 too.
Of course.
That's your bag, so.
I've been to this record many times.
Supply package.
Right, the
Yeah,
supply
man.
drop.
Yeah.
Tactical nuke incoming! It's all over. In my opinion, like for anyone at least now getting into production, you should learn how to sample first, because you're gonna end up sampling one way or another, and it allows you to play with like good musical ideas already without having to come up with them from scratch on yourself, because that's so much pressure for someone like starting out. Like, you know, you're just learning your doll, your tool, and you have to come up with an idea. Like, you're asking too much now. Like, but if you have a sample that you lifted from somewhere, like, not saying that sampling is stealing, but like, you know, you take it from somewhere, you can flip it any ways. You know, I can turn that sample south or north, and it'll be entirely different, but I can still get a product at the end of the day real fast.
Hey yo, sample record.
Saves to both sides.
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to set my whole session.
You know, if I'm having like one of those days where I can really sit there and focus and sit there and enjoy the craft and really be there and present, I can be as complicated as I want to be, you know. But if it's one of those days where I only have a limited time or I'm trying to get it real fast, it could be super simplistic, but it all depends on the context, you know.
C software is how it doesn't show you like the playhead of the sample.
Yours though, you don't see the. What do you mean?
Like, you know how a modern samplers it would show like you're going through.
Oh yeah, you just gotta listen.
Let's judge myself. I got 150 hours. 150 hours.
That's crazy.
Come see me. I'm very high level.
My ass. I got like 13.
Here, man, get some practicing. Nah.
Well, of course, Kane. Like, whenever I listen to his music, I always get inspired. Like, his new project, I listen to Time Chamber all the time. Hyperbolic Time Chamber, I should say. And Tantor. Space Ghost Pert. His wild ass always gets me inspired. Who else? Damn. And maybe... I mean, of course, Doom. But a better pick. Who have I been listening to recently? Now, I'm gonna stick with Doom, because I do listen to Doom a lot to get me hyped up, especially these days with the 1000, since it's such a simple machine. I gotta go back to simpler beats, simpler times. Phaser's such a great beat.
Perfect.
Jungle, house, techno. I've really been like getting into like kind of like OST style stuff, because I've been playing a lot of Tekken. I'm like, man, I want to make music that sounds like Tekken music. So I've been making a lot of that. The snap trap stuff. I've been listening to like a lot of Tisa Korean and stuff like that. And Tisa Korean, he's been taking it back to like 2007, like Soulja Boy, like ringtone, big ass t-shirts, long ass jeans, you know. But that's kind of really what I've been messing with recently these days.
That'd be crazy.
Word. So I just got the bass out of the beat. I just made this with Kane. You know, about to finish it up. Now my little special sauce. Shh, it's nothing crazy. You know, send it over. But thanks for watching.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Ayashi. Thanks for checking out Coffee Breaks. Don't forget to check the last episode with my man Bub. And thanks for watching. Peace.